Hi everyone, my name is Marcia Canestrano and the name of my company is Akasha Shakti Soul Coach. I am a channeler of the Akashic Records as well as being a yoga teacher, and I lead guided meditations with one of my primary guides, Mother Mary, but also Isis and Horus and Odin and Freya, and a host of whoever else of divine guidance of unconditional love. Today is Galactic New Year, and I am loving today because this is an energy that I personally really thrive in. It's very deep for me and so joyous and expansive too. And so, what is Galactic New Year? Well, a friend of mine a couple of years ago said to me, it is the portal, the official day when the portal to the 8-8 or the Lionsgate portal opens. And so the Lionsgate portal on August 8th is the portal of great ability to manifest. And the reason that it is called the Lionsgate is because it takes place in the sign of Leo. And this is the time of year when the star Sirius is closest to the earth. And there is something in the Egyptian lore and the Egyptian mysteries that talk about an alignment between the Great Pyramid on the Giza Plateau and the star Sirius. So the Egyptians were really tapped into these mysteries of this time of year. Now, Galactic New Year. Aside from that, it is the day when we go into a new phase of the Mayan calendar. And so today we enter the stage of the blue lunar storm cycle. And so that is a time where, it could be kind of stormy. But then at the same time, we've got this cool blue lunar energy overlaying it. And the blueness is the calmness that can be brought through. The lunar is the divine feminine that is ready to go into the storm and to help to calm the waves, if you will. So that's my own interpretation. So, do your research and see what else you could come up with. The other thing about the Galactic New Year is it is very much a feminine cycle. It's based on more of an earthly Mother Nature cycle because it is the conclusion of 13 moons in a calendar. And so each moon cycle is comprised of 28 days. And this is then considered the end of that. Yesterday, July 25th, is called the day out of time. So yesterday, if you were feeling like a little like spacey, or if you were meditating or doing yoga or any spiritual practice and you just felt like this almost connection to other dimensions, then that's a part of that energy. And of course, since this is a galactic new year, we are communicating and communing with these energies that are outside of our own planet, if you will. Any benevolent galactics. This is a really open portal for those communications to come through, especially any from the star Sirius, which the Egyptians, as far as I've always known and been taught, the Egyptians hail from that planet. So any of you with Egyptian heritage, this is a great time to be connecting with that ancestry and that lineage to receive even greater wisdoms through your meditations and through your spiritual practice. I just completed leading a guided meditation with Isis and Mother Mary and the whole host of the Egyptian pantheons, because that's certainly my lineage, one of them at least. And I spent a lot of lifetimes in Egypt, let me tell you. It's even in my natal chart. So anyway, there's a lot of energy that's coming through in that way. Also, too, this is the time of the year when the star sun shines the brightest, because the sun is a star, when the star sun shines its brightest above us in the sign of Leo. And so this is when some of the ancients considered this the beginning of a new year. And what was coming through to me is that the chakra that's associated with this particular gateway, this particular portal is the stellar gateway. And so the stellar gateway is the chakra that's located about 18 inches above your head, like right where your palms would meet, right in that area, right in this area. And the color is pure gold. And in some chakra systems, because there are a few, there is a lot of energy that can come through. It's the 12th chakra. It's associated with the guide Archangel Metatron, who is also the overseer of the Akashic Records. And since I very heavily am a part of the Akashic Records, imparting that information on the planet, he is one of my guides too. And so I feel like he also brought this to bear for us to know about how the stellar gateway is associated with Galactic New Year. Now, stellar, what does that mean? It means related to the stars, of the stars, a gateway. We all know what a gateway is. A gate is that which opens and closes. It lets things in and it lets things out. And so we can have the gate open, we can close it up. And so this is a beautiful time of year to really be working on our stellar gateway chakras, to especially connect into different dimensions, to connect with the benevolent galactics if that is your thing, you know, to really connect to the source of all. Because the stellar gateway chakra is the chakra of universal consciousness. This is the chakra that connects us to the source of all that is. To me, this chakra is the chakra of the Aquarian age, because it's about bringing unity and oneness, of us merging with our soul selves as the source of all that is. And so in this energy, we are completely able to do that if you so choose. And so I've pulled out a few oracle decks to just have a few messages. And the first one is from, let's see, Rebecca Campbell's Starseed Oracle. And I love this deck. It's beautiful. And so just asking for a message for today, for Galactic New Year, and what we have to look forward to over the next 2 weeks going into the Lion's Gate. What is our message for today? What's our message? Oh, here we go. Okay, I love this. Yay. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. During my meditation earlier, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, oh, I know I've done this celebration before. I know I've celebrated Galactic New Year as an Egyptian high priest, or maybe not a high priestess, but definitely Egyptian priestess, especially a priestess of Isis. I've definitely done these rituals and celebrated this day before. So the lost land, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. What is, and you see, look at on this card, you can see the actual gateway here. So this is the gateway that's opening for everyone right now, that's leading to the Lion's Gate. Okay? And so, and as we walk through that gateway, you can see there's a land, there's something beyond that. So we are going to another higher dimension. For some of you, this is stepping through into 5th dimensional reality, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 22nd dimensional reality. Okay? So everybody's tuning up and tuning up and tuning up. So wherever you are right now, know that you can consciously set the intention, because this is a time of manifestation. And as you all know, that on Monday, it was Monday, 7/20/20, that it was the second new moon in Cancer. And so, I mean, that in and of itself, the fact that we had 2 new moons in Cancer, we're really working on this mother archetype. So this whole galactic gateway that is opening today on Galactic New Year, going through into the Lion's Gate portal, it actually is going to have that overlay archetype once again of the Divine Mother, of the Divine Feminine, of coziness, of comfort, and of just like really, you know, diving deep into our emotional body, and maybe, you know, clearing out some dross, maybe feeling more joy, feeling more joy. And as we begin this new year of the Mayan calendar, that's one of the things. Through the storm, always remember that you can be in the eye of the storm and still feel the contentment, still feel the joy. So, for many of you who are out there, you are really opening up. The soul memories are coming through. This is definitely, you're tapping into your own Akashic records, which are kept in your soul star chakra. And so, especially those of you of Egyptian heritage who have celebrated, like me, this time of year is a new year, is a communion with the galactic source of who you are as heritage and who you are as a soul. The source of all. This is definitely a message that can come through for you, because you are going to remember past lives, this, that, and the other one. The ones that keep on coming through is just the Egyptian ones. The Egyptian ones, it's like the Egyptian mysteries are ready. They're showing me a door opening. The Egyptian mysteries are ready to open a door on a new level of wisdom that is ready to be unveiled this year, 2020, starting on Galactic New Year today, July 26th, and then going all the way through to, well, actually, you know, my guide, Mother Mary, told me that it would be 8/15 because it is a feast day for her on 8/15. So she's saying, you know, you can actually tap into the energy that much through there. A lot of people say it closes around 8:10, 8:12. My, you know, in my guides say 8/15. So just, you know, listen to your own truth. But know that this is a big window of time where we can all be really consciously communicating and upgrading ourselves into even more of our light body and embodying our soul fully and feeling that complete source connection running down through the chakras, becoming the pillars of light that we are. And also, too, this Lost Lands card, what this is also signifying is it may be even happening in the material world, that we're going to find out some news about Atlantis or Lemuria or another lost land that we had no idea of what it was, right? So this is also potential. I feel that some of you, the soul memories that you're going to be having, not only are Egyptian, but are Palladian and are from Lemuria and are from Mu and are from Atlantis. Okay, those are ready to be uncovered a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. So things that we've been pondering about, things that have been more out in the open in the last couple years are really coming more to the forefront right now. And this is a big shift today. So just know that there is a big shift in energy today. Okay, so this is our first message about the galactic portal. Oh, you know what? I'm getting that. Okay, we're going to stay with the starseed and ask for a message, actually. I love that. I looked at the time and it's 13:13. Talk about the divine feminine poking her head through, huh? Okay, so this is a message regarding 8/8, the Lionsgate portal for 2020. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, karmic relationships. Okay. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Okay, so looks like we're in cleanup time, guys. Yes. Yes. It's very possible there is going to be a lot of rearranging. And this is just a general message. Listen to your own truth. But it looks like there's going to be a lot of rearranging of relationships, and we're going to be stepping out of, you know, things that are no longer for our best and highest good and walking into relationships that are for our best and highest good. And karmic relationships aren't necessarily like romantic. It could be co-workers, it could be acquaintances, it could be neighbors, it could be spiritual communities, you know, anybody who you have any kind of relationship in. The great news about this is that we have this opportunity to choose to listen to our higher self and to listen to our heart and to make that choice of the direction that is for our best and highest good to go. And so that choice is of allowing whatever it is that is to be learned, and then to be able to walk away with grace and with ease, and to bless the situation for what it's brought us. And so this is a part, and you can see that there is, there's two people who are far apart. This is definitely, and the key word in the middle here is soul growth. So this is truly a time of people's soul growth. And sometimes that soul growth can be light and beautiful, and sometimes, believe me, because I've been there, it can be very, you feel like you're being dragged through the dirt. And so just know that that divine guidance is with you, and you are always safe and protected when it comes to the divine, even though you may be not feeling so great about what's going on right now in your relationships. But this is a time, they're just saying clean up. This is definitely a time of cleanup, so that we can really, it's like this is a fine-tuning time. We have these memories that are going to come in during this time, and what we're doing is we're fine-tuning them. And when we receive this guidance, this new information about our soul blueprints, our direction, where are we going, we are able then to really, as we move into the gateway, move towards the actual portal itself on Lion's Gate. We're moving into that, then, the relationships may have to drop away, and or that which is within the relationship is being brought up as conflict, so that the relationship can be brought to the next level. Especially if the conflict may be from one of you remembering a lifetime in one of these lost lands, and that may be bringing up a little conflict in the relationship. So just know that you have the ability to really integrate all that you're receiving right now, and it can be used to really heal and bless current relationships that you are in, or propel you into better relationships. Okay. And I'm going to now pull a Lemurian Starchild card. And these are from, let's see, I don't know what I did with the box. And these are called the Lemurian, I'm looking over at the box, Lemurian Starchild Oracle by Leanne Carpenter and Michael Kroon. Okay, so there we go. I always want to make sure I credit everybody. And let's see what these have to offer when it comes to this Galactic New Year today. Okay, we just want one card. This is a huge deck. This is a beautiful deck, by the way. Both of these decks are actually, wouldn't you know? Both these decks are some of my favorites. Okay, wouldn't you go? Peace Beyond Survival. Look at that, we've got the lion, and we've got the little lamb. And the keywords are peacemaker, through inner peace, resolving ancient splits. Okay, boy, this goes straight in alignment with this karmic relationship card, doesn't it? So today we are opening up to be able to bring our relationships to a higher vibration. This is the Aquarian age. We talked about the stellar gateway chakra being the chakra of this sacred day, of this portal day, right? So the stellar gateway chakra is unity consciousness. It is the Aquarian ideal of oneness, of the bringing together of polarities, of the elimination of victim and perpetrator, for example, in a relationship, of codependency into sacred union. This is what we're doing in this energy. And this peace beyond survival, this lion and this lamb coming together, this is an example of what seem to be known enemies in this earth plane of polarity that we all reside upon, actually going beyond the normal, going beyond the 3D. This is another message. We were talking earlier about people being able to step through the gateways today to higher dimensional frequency, embodying those. Okay, when I'm saying stepping through the gateway, yes, you are stepping through the gateway, but the gateway is already within you. All of those dimensional activations are within you. You step through the gateway when you consciously give permission to receive the activation for them, okay? Just so I'm very, very clear. And some of you, for you, it might be a beautiful meditation where you see yourself stepping through that gateway, but it's all being activated on the inside. This is also part of this 2+ week time frame where we're able to really step through into a higher dimension, into peace beyond survival, resolving the old conflicts. And this also could even go to our world, to our earthly plane, typical relationships, typical groups that have been known to be enemies of each other. This may be a time where, who knows, we might be able to see some peace talks. That's at a world level, which sounds kind of like out there. But yes, there may be alliances of very strange bedmates, is what I'm hearing. So don't be surprised if that happens. I'll be curious to see if that happens personally. But I love the fact that this is portrayed by the lion, because we could have so many different portrayals on this card. But this is the lion. And this to me indicates, the double message of, disparity coming together, that two different enemies, two different ways of thinking, two different perspectives are able to meet together and be in peace together. And that may not mean they become best friends, but this means that peace can be created, that there is this ability to reconcile and to have compassion for those who are unlike you. And so this is part of the year of the 2020. 2020 is a year of compassion. 2020 is the year of compassion. And this represents compassion. The karmic relationships represents compassion. How we get through those karmic relationships is with compassion. How we create peace within us is through compassion. Compassion of seeing that the soul that's before you is just like yours, because everybody has that stellar gateway chakra, whether it's activated or not, and that's your connection to source. And so everyone has that connection of source, and so all of us come from source, and that is the ultimate recognition of oneness in the Aquarian age, is that we all are from source, and source is within us. And so this is what compassion allows us to see and recognize in another, is that they are from source just like us, even though they don't agree with us, even though we don't agree with them. But we all have the same foundation, and we all come from the same place. Okay, and let's see. That's so beautiful. I'm kind of like, do we need to pull? That was actually the Galactic New Year card. It almost feels like it's both, but I'll pull one more for the Lionsgate portal, and I'm going to actually do more of these videos, and I will definitely do one for the Lionsgate itself, because I want to talk more about that. But today's Galactic New Year, so we're just, we're going to officially open the portal of my channel, open the portal of the Lionsgate for 8/8 today. Okay, my dear. Oh, okay, so the Lionsgate Sacred Mountain. Wow, beautiful. Vision Quest, Clarity and Truth, Shambhala, Deep Healing. Okay, Lionsgate, So we all have the ability to really be in this place of reaching higher dimensions. For those of you who are really into, astral traveling, whether it's through meditation or through your sleep, please set the conscious intention of traveling to the other realms right now. And, oh, there we go. We're clearing something around that. Oh. And, traveling to the other realms and being very aware of what is going on in the other realms and bringing the wisdom back from the other realms if you so choose. We really are, I feel like there's going to be a lot of dreaming. A lot of people are going to be astral traveling in their dreams. That's what's really coming through for me with this message. And the sacred mountain. Now, the sacred mountain, many of us can be, we all have our own personal lineages and heritages. We're all from source though. But there may be one location on the earth that is very sacred to you. The ones that are coming up right now through this channel is that, like Mount Shasta, for example, the Himalayas, for example. Definitely I'm getting that. Oh gosh, where else? They're even showing me the Rocky Mountains here in America, the Andes, of course, down in South America. Is there showing me anything else anywhere? And they're showing me like the Blue Ridge, because I am from the States. They're showing me the Blue Ridges going up on the eastern coast of the United States and West Virginia, all the way up, and they change and then they transform and they're going up into Canada. So wherever it is that you are really associated with the mountain energy, the sacred mountain energy. I live very close to the San Gabriel Mountains here in Southern California. So they also can have their own sacred energy, sacred mountain energy. So if you're living close to the mountains, just allow yourself time to gaze upon them, and they will really allow you to be able to tune into these higher dimensions. And now they're saying vision quest. Yes, vision quest. And as our own sacred purpose, we're really going to be able to really find out more about our own truth, more about who we are through this process, through this gateway. That's always, right? That's the whole point of transformation, is to be even more so in our truth, even more so in our truth, even more so in our truth, even more connected to who we are, even more connected to source. And so that, of course, is ultimately the whole point of being here and doing this as a human, right? As a spiritual being in the human body, taking this journey. So thank you so much. My information's below. You can always contact me at my name, which is marshacanestrano@gmail.com. And I do give Akashic Record readings, and you can check out my website at marshacanestrano.com. And I'm on Instagram at Aphrodite Awakens, and on Facebook at my name. So it was so beautiful doing this for you, and have a happy, healthy, sacred, joyous Galactic New Year. Bye for now. Many blessings.